Okay, so we're back with more New Vegas. What happened last time? What happened last time is Veronica decided to be big, stupid, dummy, dumb, like that. And we had to kill her because she no longer is part of the group. She's not a groupie anymore. We lost Veronica. The Brotherhood hates us. So I figured today what we could do is we could head to Vegas, but not like Vegas, like Freeside, and we could just do some stuff around Freeside. So I'm thinking we're gonna help out the followers of the apocalypse, because they're like the most hopeful people in Freeside, I'd say. Who are you?
Howdy.
Hi. Who are you?
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred, and the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
So what are you doing with the followers?
I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door.
I bet you've seen a lot over the years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
That's a bit cryptic. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. We'll go with that's a bit cryptic.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Let's talk about something else.
What do you have in mind?
I have some questions.
And I may have answers.
Never mind.
What did you want to know?
You know what? Never mind. Goodbye.
Bye.
On second thought, maybe...
Hello again. Still in one...
Anna.
The last time we
Oh yeah, I
discussed
hadn't
this, you didn't
recruited him
exactly
yet.
wow me with your wish. What have you got for me this time?
So, things are pretty bad. I'd like you to make a difference, and I'd like you to help me.
That seems appropriately resolute and yet vague. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and go with you, but let me be clear about something. If you plan to help Caesar's Legion, this is going to be a brief
This is why I hate the
relationship.
4th of July.
I may not have all the answers for how to fix Freeside's problems, but Caesar taking control isn't part of the solution. Fair?
Oh, fair enough. Like, you... definitely.
A courier, doctor, and a cybernetic dog. After we deal with the whole imminent conquest of New Vegas problem, we should open an act at the tops.
I mean, we could do that. Or we could just not, you know.
Sure.
Alright, we're forming a caravan here. Cool. Oh, yeah. I was about to say, I don't think you holster that, pal. Keep that back. I could probably set up my room, too, today. I have so many things I could do today. Alright, so we'll just put our marker there. Alright. Come on, Tumbleweed. Hey, he's back, guys. You remember this guy? Yeah. Me neither. I found him at long last. Ever since the first episode, I've been looking for him. And now he is back. He's returned to me. Tumbleweed, oh tumbleweed, how I love you. Okay, that was stupid. Alright, so we got the gang. We're gonna go check out the Brotherhood of Steel bunker. It's gonna be a good time. So I guess we can go do that. Okay, bit of a walk. This weather mod that I have installed, I really like it, but I feel like it rains too much for the Mojave. But I mean, there was...
Hold up there. This area is locked down by the NCR military until we can dislodge some Legion snakes from Nelson.
Nelson. The name's Lib. That's great. Alright. The name's Libtard.
I've heard of you. You're just the kind of person I'm looking for. Not afraid of stepping on a few toes to get a job done. Think you can lend a hand?
What needs to be done?
If you had a few dozen doses of Psycho on you, maybe we could pep those weepy troopers into charging down into Nelson and taking back the camp. But since that's not likely, you could help me take out the Legion's trooper hostages.
Don't you have the authority to command these guys into the camp?
I'm a ranger. They're troopers. Different branches. I don't have authority over them even though they're as green as a super mutant's backside. Besides, they'd probably start crying as soon as they saw the hostages get so much as a bruise. Nope, they don't got the stomach for it.
So, why take out the hostages, can I ask?
The troopers won't go down into camp with their comrades at risk. Dirty game the Legion likes to roll out whenever they get a chance. Problem is, Ranger Milo doesn't want to play. If we take out the hostages, they've got squat for leverage.
Then why don't you try to rescue them, you psychopath?
Back at Ranger School, they taught us not to run headlong into a battle when you're outnumbered 10 to 1. You want to go down there and try to haul those crippled boys off those poles? You're dumber than you look.
Oh, they crucified him. Fine, let's go.
Good. We clear out the hostages, they lose their advantage. They're down in a clearing, crucified on some telephone poles. I'll cover you from the ridge. Just make it quick. These boys should be put out of their misery, not plinked to death with some old varmint rifle. And don't get any dreamy notions about playing the hero and dragging these boys out. You'll get swarmed. Now let's go.
Okay.
To hell with Mercy.
Hope you don't mind that I'm bringing my army with me. Well, I guess our Brotherhood bunker task can wait. I'm fine. Get out of there. See, Ranger Milo said... He said that they were crippled. And now they're... Y'all mind explaining to me that logic? Alright, Milo, I freed him.
Me and Carmine. That's my... Howdy. What's the word?
Looks like I was able to get a few of those hostages out alive.
I have to admit, I didn't think you could do it. Guess that makes me the sap and you the hero. I'm not authorized to pay for contract work, but here's something for the effort. And I'll make sure everyone hears about what you did. Thanks.
Thank you. Something I do want to do before the Battle of Hoover Dam is just wipe out every Legion camp. Just like everyone, and the Great Khans, just kill them. I will have no tribalism. No siree. Oh, hi. Cool, alright. Yeah, that was real hard. Oh, nice card. Gun. Gun. Be a gun. Oh my god. My gun was not being a gun there for a second. Alright. Hello there.
Some guys were in here earlier saying you survived Benny's goon squad. That's one hell of a feat, bud. Have a drink on me.
Oh, thanks. Got any work you need done?
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
Sort of proclivities are we talking about?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls,
Oh,
a
God.
thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
Oh god, I already know where to find one of those things. I expect 100 caps minimum for each of these creeps that I bring in.
Just don't rough up the merchandise before delivery. You break it, you bought it.
Surely these escorts are critical to your business. How about double?
Okay, you got yourself a deal. Find escorts to fill the positions, and I'll pay double.
Alright. Let's see if I can find any.
Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
Alright, goodbye.
Till next.
Oh no. I don't like that name. That's very suggestive. You again.
Howdy.
Beatrix. Hello. Interested in working for the Garretts?
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard?
Well, they don't need a guard. It's an escort.
I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays.
Not that kind of... It's not that kind of escort.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
Someone, I guess.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
Pretty please?
They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get
Gonna
that
have to name
discount,
this episode something
just
very
might work.
inappropriate, and I do
tell
not
the
like
Garretts
that.
I'll stop by to work out terms.
Okay, goodbye.
Till next time.
Bye.
So Benny went MIA, huh? I always figured.
Yeah. I found an escort who's a ghoul and a cowboy.
Imagine that. What's his name and when's he start?
It's not a he, but her name's Beatrix, and she can start immediately.
A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference.
Why am I agreeing to this? Why am I agreeing to bring this man some very suggestive things? People and motorcycles. Hey,
Hello again.
What's your story?
I've done a bit of it.
You said escort, like armed guard?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore.
So you got paid for sex?
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
Well, friend, I got here's a preposition for you. Would you like to work for the Garretts?
I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job?
They need a boyfriend experience for, discerning patrons.
Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
You're a beacon of light in some people's depressing existence. Your work is art.
You know what? You're right. I looked at the whole thing from the wrong angle. I suppose I could be a loving muse to some, while simply relieve stress and tension in others. Thanks for that insight. Tell Garrett I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be a nice change of pace from
Okay,
retirement.
so that's 2 out of 3. Hey, folks. They like me in Freeside now, that's nice.